Hey guys, what's up? Reaper here. We are doing the April 2024 Video Games Monthly Unboxing, as I do every month, because you guys seem to like it and I enjoy doing it. What we do is I open up this box, I see what kind of games we got, and then I play them to see what I think of them. I don't play for too long, typically about no more than 5 minutes apiece. Otherwise these videos would be 3 hours in length instead of just roughly an hour. Something new that I'm going to do this month. I've been thinking about doing it for a while, but user Bangulo recommended that I put the values of every game in the video as per the pricecharting.com value specification things. So I think we're going to do that. I'll put the value up top and we'll compare them, see if I get my money's worth. Maybe not. Maybe I will. Some of these games are surprisingly valued around like 15, 20 bucks when I go through my own personal Excel sheet. But hey, I'll share that with you guys. See what you think. I don't expect these games to be of high value. Let's face it, they got to make their money too. But in any case, again, thanks Bangalore for the idea. I've been mulling around my head, but because of you guys, I'm going to do it now. I will admit that I almost opened this box up without even filming it. Like, I just opened up the packaging and I almost jumped right in. I'm like, wait, I got to get everything set up first. So, without me stalling any further, let's check this out, see what we got. Let's move this out of the way. First up, before I start, just to remind everybody, what I'm currently getting is Genesis. I'm getting SNES. I have N64. I think I put Saturn on there, the Wii U, pretty much any variety of Game Boy. PS2's in there. I've been getting a lot of Wii games and Game Boy games. It's pretty much exclusively what I've been getting, which is fine. And if that keeps up, I might take those off for a little while. Anywho, first game. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. I will admit I've never seen any of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I'm just not really a movie guy. But, yeah. And let's face it, it's probably going to be licensed trash. But you never know. Next up, looks like an import. I have no idea what that could be. If I'm going to guess, just by the HAL laboratory there, I'm guessing it's some sort of Adventure Island. That's just my guess. But it also looks like pinball. So maybe not. As I take another glance at that label, it looks more like pinball than Adventure Island. I just saw the croc or alligator, whatever the heck it is. But, no, alright. Cool. I do like the imports that I started getting as soon as I upped my subscription to the 10 per month. They're a little bit more harder to find the value, but I've been doing pretty good. And I just made a couple extra minutes of research. Another Game Boy game, Cubics. Robots for everybody. Racing robots. 3DO. I've always wanted to get a 3DO. I might eventually, but... We got the normal card. We got a 2-up. Oh, freaking sweet. I like how they do the 1-ups and 2-ups. They just randomly throw in games for you. I've been subscribed to this, I want to say, roughly 3 years now. So, I don't know. Maybe they're being nice to their long-term subscribers, if I can speak. Uno. Oh, jeez. Uno 52. Is that Uno 52 too? Oh, no, that's just a draw 2. I like Uno, but yeah, it can be a very, very agonizing game. Not gonna lie. Next up, we got a Nintendo DS game. Drawn to Life: The Next Chapter. I will admit that unless I resort to emulation, I'm not really going to be able to show off DS games unless I just kind of put the screen in front of the camera. Maybe that's what I'll do to start. And maybe download an emulator at some point. I don't know, maybe one of the emulators I have will work anyway. But that was my concern when I got the DS added to my my subscription plan. We'll figure it out. Ms. Pac-Man. We're getting only Game Boy style games in here, but I suck at Pac-Man. I've said it before. I've gotten varieties of Pac-Man in the past, and I'll say it again. I suck at Pac-Man, but I still enjoy it for what it is. All right, we got cases in here. I can feel those. We'll do those last, as in like PS2 or Wii cases. We got one of these wristband thingies. Play the past into the future. That's a good motto. You play the past into the future. I've been more of a retro person anyway, so I agree with that. All right. Let's see what's in these cases. Scribblenauts Unlimited on the Wii U. I've heard of this game. I just never played it. I have no idea what it entails. Imagine anything, explore everything. Interact with any object and any character for unlimited play. It almost sounds like a Little Big Planet kind of thing. Alright. Cool. Next up, another Wii U game. Lego Marvel Superheroes. Defend the Marvel Universe against the most powerful villains ever assembled. I love that there's Deadpool. I'm already a fan. Alright, this looks like fun. Let's move this stuff over a little bit. Next up, I love how I got 2 Wii U games. It's not just Wii. Corvette. I feel like I rented this before. Maybe not. I feel like back in the day when me and Jared used to go to a video rental store, we used to rent PS2 games all the time. I feel like this is one of them, but maybe not. The only thing faster is another Corvette. Well, maybe, depending on which version of the Corvette. This is the only game that lets you race virtually every Corvette made in straight and track settings. I'm intrigued. I'm not going to lie. I'm very intrigued to that. Feels like there's 2 more games in here. Motocross Mania 3. This looks bad. I'm not going to lie. That chick does not look like she's wearing a shirt. Oh, man. Edgy 2000s. Crazed rioters have turned motocross racing into an intense blood sport where survival. Oh my god, so it's Road Rage. Or Road Rash. God, I hope it's not Road Rage. Game's awful. Alright, we have one more game in here. Oh no, there's another one in there. Oops. Fling Smash. Is that like Hulk Smash? Just Fling Smash? Swat a spherical hero through enemies and obstacles with racket swinging motions. Well, it looks like we're going to be getting out the motion controls for this one. Alright, last game. It's something. Cyborg Justice. Oh god, it sounds like a really crappy like CSI or People's Court or something. I don't even know what to make of that label. Like, what kind of game is this? My guy's chopping off an arm or a hand. Is that Cyborg Justice? Anywho, I'd say it's a pretty interesting group of games. Oddly, I have to laugh though. It said a 2 up, but I got less games this month than I did last month. But I'm cool with that now. So again, hope you guys enjoyed the whole value thing. I'm not going to know what the values are as I'm recording this. It'll all be done in editing. But anyway, as I do, we're going to pop these games into some consoles. I think we'll start with the Game Boy, get those out of the way, because I think those PS2 games look interesting. I'll probably save Corvette for last. But anyway, we're going to go to some consoles and have a little bit of fun. Alright, so starting off, I was able to figure out what that import game was, which as you can see on the screen, it's called Pinball 66 Hiki no Wani Daikushin! Exclamation mark. I probably butchered the hell out of that, but that's about as best as we're gonna get. So we're going to start with this. Can't go wrong with pinball. I love me some pinball. This looks absolutely goofy. This looks ridiculous. Wani 1 players, Wani 2 players. Alright, so it's basically pinball on the NES. So A and B handle the right flipper. Control pad handles the left one. It's your run-of-the-mill pinball. I mean, so far the mechanics seem pretty good. I hate flip scrolling. I know it's like a thing of the time, but I cannot stand flip scrolling pinball tables. It throws me off, and that's my biggest problem with like the original pinball on NES. The fact that it just goes from room to room, that there's no scrolling, it just throws me off. Like, I hate it. I hate it so much. And this isn't even like different rooms. It goes from like low of the table, mid table, and then high table. Alright, may as well try one more ball, see if I can get anything going. I'm assuming there's probably like a hidden thing up there, which I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. Well, I suck apparently. Alright, well, it's pinball. Love me some pinball. Come on. I'm trying to get the menu up. So now we know what that is, which is cool. I'm going to go and Miss Pac-Man next. Because this will take about all of 30 seconds to play, because I just suck at Miss Pac-Man. Or Pac-Man in general. And again, due to the limitations of the time, you don't get to see the whole screen at once, which you see enough of it to make it work. It's Pac-Man, I mean. Oh boy. Oh, why did it stop going that way? I didn't want to go that way. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's this controller I'm using. I feel like the responsiveness is kind of weird. Like, you want to move, but she doesn't. Alright, cool. I cleared the first level. Moving on. Let's do Cyborg Justice first before we move on to the other Genesis games, or the other Game Boy games, I should say. Cyborg Justice. Designed and developed by Nova Trade. I think they're the Echo the Dolphin guys. And I'm not a big fan of that game either. Oh, this is going to be a fighting game, isn't it? I kind of like the saw. Lobster body, insect body, frog body, Quasimodo body, jogging legs, spiked legs, somersault legs. Jeez. Yeah, we'll go with the pneumatic. My robot looks like he can destroy anything. I think it's a beat 'em up. This is interesting. I don't know if it's good, but it's interesting. Is this all I can do? May as well just keep mashing B. Yeah, I got one. Flawless victory. Alright, so holding A lets me jump. Ooh, jeez. And C blocks. Is this all I can... I don't know how I jumped. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez, what am I doing? This is so weird. It's like a beat 'em up / fighting game something. So if you're just standing still, he'll block, but if you're moving around, he'll actually jump. Oh, that's how you do an uppercut. Alright. Just hold right in A. Oh. Oh god, there's two of them now. This is so weird. This is what cyborg justice is, though. Alright, moving on. I don't know how I feel about this one. I really don't. It's definitely something. Might as well just go up the generations then. Let's go to Game Boy Color. Cubics! Robots for everyone. Racing robots. I've never heard of Cubics. I'm assuming it was a thing. For Kids Entertainment. Okay, that robot looks better than the one I created in Cyborg Justice. Oh, there's passwords. Instructions? We don't need no sneaking instructions. Probably will, but... Bodies pit. Alright, let's see what we got. Is that just a lawnmower? I want to use the lawnmower. I'm guessing it's going to be an overhead racing game. Yep, I called it. Pretty good music. I will say that. At least from what I can hear. I have it kind of turned down a little bit. I will say I don't like... I can't... Whoa, jeez. Am I going through the trees? I don't like how there's not a map or anything. So it's kind of hard to know what's coming up. Like, every time I see a crossroad or anything, I just instinctively want to turn that way. This game would really benefit from a mini-map. Otherwise, you just have to replay the game a bunch of times. And essentially just memorize everything. Doesn't seem terrible, though. I can still win this. I can still win this if this guy gets out of my freaking way. Stupid bushes. I want to... Okay, you know what? What if these are like other courses? This has got to be other courses, right? I don't know what this is. Oh. Well, I just sacrificed that for the race. I'll move on to the Game Boy Advance. Let's do Pirates of the Caribbean. Was he the same guys that did the Tarzan game I got a couple months back? Maybe not, but or maybe they did another Game Boy Advance game I got that was Disney. I don't know. The TDK just looks really familiar to me, and not just because I have many of their cassettes laying around. Again, never watched any of the movies because just not my thing. Good looking portraits. No one challenges his authority. Okay, good, you can't skip all that. I just want to get right to some gameplay. Yeah, this really reminds me of something. Bionicle, that's what this reminds me of. I don't know if that was TDK, but... Alright, good, there's a tutorial. Is that supposed to be Jack Sparrow? Man, that fighting is very clunky. Graphics aren't terrible. I've always had like a certain charm for Game Boy Advance games. The 3D ones, I could take them or leave them, but like good 2D platformers on the Game Boy Advance. Yeah, that's really clunky. I do not like that. Almost has like an adventure game kind of feel, and not in a good way. Not in a good way. Alright, well, it seems like a decent enough game, though. Let's move on. If you can't tell, I'm trying to blaze through these Game Boy games because I really want to get to the PS2 and Wii U games. Unfortunately, before we get to that, we gotta get through some Uno. I wonder what the Uno 52 is, though. That I don't know. Oh, is that Uno 52nd? Wait, did that say it's 2nd? No way. Yeah, it does. Oh, TM. Okay. I thought that was a TH. I mean, that really does look like an H. It might just be because it's blown up my TV, but that really looks like a 52nd. I don't know what... Oh, it says on bomb. Play unlimited rounds till you choose to... Okay, yeah, let's just... I mean, I'm assuming there's some sort of reason of why it's called 52nd or 52. Tense, yeah. Uno's tense, let's face it. Wait, what is this? What the hell is this? What the? What in the hell is... This isn't Uno! What the... What is this, like poker? That's exactly what this is. It's poker. What? Oh, okay, so the thing on my right is my poker hand, apparently. This is so weird! I mean, from what I'm seeing here, I'm winning the poker hand. I have a pair of queens, but... This is so weird! I've never heard of Poker 52. Obviously, it probably means it's actual poker, but... okay, enough of that. I think we're going to move to my DS and try out this Drawn to Life. Hey guys, so I I goofed, which is a shame. After I turned off the Retron, apparently I never started recording the video again, so I only recorded the audio of my speech. And I really do not want to record footage for all those games again, so I'm just going to play Corvette and give you a quick rundown of what I thought of each game, because there was a lot of nothing that was going on. So, whatever the heck that game was called. Hold on. Fling Smash, that was one. On the Wii, it's like glorified Arkanoid. I raged for a good 10-15 minutes because you have to watch an unskippable video on how to set up the Wii Motion Plus controls. It's like 3-4 minutes long and you cannot skip it. Once you're done with that, you get another unskippable cutscene of the storyline, which you play this little like face blob thing and you use the motion controls, basically flick it around on like a 2D plane and break blocks. Very similar to Arkanoid. That's really all it is. It's Arkanoid, just like side view. That's the main reason why I don't want to record it again, because I do not want to sit here through another 15 minutes of unskippable cutscenes. Scribblenauts Unlimited. I really enjoyed that. For like the 5 minutes I played of it, you basically just draw around, you interact with objects, you type things out on the gamepad. It's actually kind of cool. I might have to look into that game a lot further, maybe even do a review in the upcoming weeks. It's been a little while since I played a Wii U game, I feel. I know I just put out Carnival Games, which is on the Wii, but yeah, I feel like that would be a fun one to take a very in-depth look at. Lego Marvel Superheroes. Basic Lego 2D platformer. Unfortunately, there are more unskippable cutscenes. Reason 2 why I did not want to record all the footage again. That's probably a good 5 or so minutes of more unskippable cutscenes that I had to sit through before I finally got to the tutorial area of sorts. But other than that, really good presentation, your standard Lego platformer theme. So that seemed pretty cool. The DS game called Drawn to Life, I believe, is made by the same people as Scribblenauts. The only thing I did was watch yet another unskippable cutscene and draw out what you see some weird night, and the main character, I think it is, they have a weird vision or nightmare or something. I don't know. I couldn't really understand what the hell was going on. Motocross Mania 3 seems like a mix between like Excite Bike 64 and Road Rash. You get to beat people off their bikes. It actually was a little bit better playing than I was expecting. And last of all, Corvette is your basic run-of-the-mill PS2 driving game. As you can see. Need for Speed, it is not. One thing I'm a little disappointed in is that you cannot view the interior of your vehicle. We'll just go to another race. Sure, why not? I mean, it seems like it's a solid enough playing game. But that gives you an idea of what I think of all the games that I recorded in the past, like, I think it was like 40 minutes that I'm not about to redo. Just because I made it an oopsie. I can't believe I did that, but if it wasn't for all the unskippable cutscenes, yeah, I would have replayed them again for you guys. But I don't want to sit here for the next 20-25 minutes and watch stupid videos of storyline and stuff that I can't skip. If you guys want me to review any of these games, though, let me know. Oh, come on, I should be able to... Get out of my way! Should be able to go with that. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. There we go. There we go. But yeah, wasn't selected. This is the most that you get about the inside of your car, is just 2 different views with the speedometer. I wanted a full-on dashboard. That would have been cool, I feel. Unfortunately, we do not get that. I don't know, the physics in this game, the more I play it, are kind of wonky, I feel. But it works, I suppose. Anyway, guys, thanks again for watching, and my apologies for the gameplay of a lot of them, but I'll be brutally honest, you're not missing much. But I will say that these are probably much better games than I got last month. And Scribblenauts seems like it could be really fun. Corvette doesn't seem terrible, but it's also not great. Motocross Mania seems like it could be an interesting one to check out some more. But overall, I'd say a fairly solid month. So again, let me know what you guys got in your boxes, if you got any. If you have any opinions on the games, if you grew up with any of them, let me know. But until next time, happy fragging.